Right, left,
Right,
left. Why are you trying to mess me up?
I was trying to mess you up.
You're trying to mess me up.
I was saying words.
Stupid words.
But you were saying them too, so you were saying stupid words.
It's not stupid when I'm saying it.
That is terrible.
Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. You all may call me Pharaoh, and I'm joined with...
Skinny Manny.
And welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice.
Woohoo!
Last time we left off, we finished off the investigation for this case so far, and we took on Ellen's case. Okay, and because who is she going to turn to? And these people don't want this marriage to happen, but are like, no, we're going to save everybody, I think. So let's go ahead and get started. We save the game and overwrite. Today's date is the 30th, as you can see.
Happy New Year's Eve, Eve.
Eve.
Eve. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta check my eggs.
I haven't.
My Pokemon eggs.
Yes, I know. Well, never mind.
Oh, sorry, it's me.
That's okay.
Whoa, okay. Good morning, Mr. Wright.
Good morning, Ellen. I see you're still wearing a wedding gown.
And I will continue to wear it until our marriage is saved. Oh, Soren! Oh. Do you think he came to see how she's holding up? Soren, my love, you came all the way to the courthouse just to see me? Oh, Soren, I don't know what to say.
Blueprints.
Huh?
The engine blueprints. I can't find them. Do you know where they are?
Oh, they're in your room, third shelf from the bottom on the right-hand side.
Ah, I see. He's leaving already?
Don't tell me he came just to ask about some stupid blueprints. Is he really that cold of a person, or is that just how he comes off? I wonder. What about me, Soren? Oh.
Ellen. But he's back. Come home soon. I'm lost without you.
Aww. Sorry.
Later.
Looks like showing your vulnerabilities is the fastest way to capturing a woman's heart. You should take notes on this, Nick.
Please leave me out of this. Anyway, it looks like Soren isn't big on words, but it's clear that he cares about Ellen. Knowing that, I actually feel kind of relieved. Boogers! Stop.
Mr. Wright, I just absolutely can't be found guilty, you hear?
Don't worry, I'm gonna do everything I can to prove your innocence.
Thank you, Mr. Wright.
It's just me, this music remind you like Super Mario 64.
Yes! The castle music.
I mean, you might have said that earlier, I can't remember. The trial's about to start, sir! Edgeworth. Knowing him, he's not gonna yield on an inch. So I just gotta fight with everything I've got and save Ellen.
You can do it.
You can do it! Alright. Jeez.
Wasn't that from The Water Boy?
Yes it was. You can do
you
it!
You can do it!
Cut this effing head off! Yay. Oh yeah, my Antigone costume here.
I forgot.
The court is now in session for the trial of Ellen Wyatt. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Well, seeing so many familiar faces gathered together like this, I feel as though I'm at a grand new union. Except Gumshoe, where is he? It makes me want to go out for dinner and a drink and reminisce with all of you.
Oh, we want to do the same, Judge.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea. I was dying for a real burger the whole time I was away.
We can make it a welcome back party for Maya. How about it, Edgeworth?
Better say yes.
I have no intention of cavorting with my enemies. Now then, Your Honor. Ass! Now then, Your Honor, let us start this trial at once. Still not one for a light-hearted battle, are you, Mr. Edgeworth? Jokes in good humor are beyond worthless in a court of law.
Guess we'll just have to wait the party. Oh, guess we'll just have to have the party without him then.
However, were it after the conclusion of this trial, I might consider joining you for your little welcome back party. I certainly wouldn't mind an invite at the very least.
He's still as emotionally constipated as ever, I see. I love that new animation of her when she's...
Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you could please go over the details of the case for us. The victim was Dumas Bloomsbury, a servant in the Sprocket household. He was in attendance at the wedding's reception that occurred from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Mr. Bloomsbury apparently felt some animosity toward Ellen Wyatt, and so, a bit after reception at 10 p.m., he assaulted Miss Wyatt with the intent to kill her. The defendant fought back and ended up killing Mr. Bloomsbury. Well, in other words, it was justified self-defense, correct? If that's the case, then the defendant might not be criminally responsible. Oh, he's right. Worst case scenario, I could go for self-defense to avoid a criminal charge. I wonder how Edgeworth plans to counter that, though. The prosecution's first witness will make my view on the matter clear, Your Honor. Very well. Bailiff, please bring in the first witness.
Oh, it's probably Emma. Where them shoes at, girl? There
Dang,
it is.
look at those ankles, though. What the hell?
She's so cute.
She is.
I'll be like a woman now.
Wait, what was that?
It says she all looking like a woman now.
Well, they all be looking like women now.
Okay.
Well, not the men, but... What? Never mind. Please state your name and occupation, witness.
Emma Skye, forensic investigator. And I'd just like to say, sir, that being in the...
Oh, you cut up like crazy there.
Oh, you want me to say it again?
Sure, go on.
That being in the same courtroom as you is a great honor.
I know. Oh, that's right. You're a fan of Edgeworth, aren't you, Emma?
We're good friends and all, Mr. Wright. But just this once, I intend to faithfully and fully testify for the prosecution. And I do mean that wholeheartedly.
I expect no less from you.
Yes, sir. I'm going to do my very best. Looks like you lost the popularity contest to Mr. Edgeworth, Nick.
Meh, I really could care less. Besides, she'll see who's the better lawyer once I win this trial.
Oh. Yeah, maybe then you'll actually really care less.
Now, Detective Skye, if you please.
Yay! We get to cross-examine again.
Yay!
All right.
Okay.
Woo.
Woo. Boo.
So, all right, you ready?
You said it, not me. Yes, let's go.
All right. Oh, sorry, that's not my... The murder weapon was a clock called the Timekeeper. The victim was hit with it from behind and he fell over right into the lantern. The defendant was spotted then, standing in front of the body holding the murder weapon. The victim was struck twice, by the way. What?
Twice? Wait, he was struck twice?
That's right. There's no mistaking about it. Oh, mistake, sorry. The first blow was to the back of the victim's head. It was hard enough to knock him unconscious. Yet, despite the fact that he had been immobilized by the first blow, the defendant delivered a second fatal blow to the side of the victim's head.
Which means... what exactly? You idiot. I figured it would go right over your head. Let's put it this way. By striking the victim a second time, the defendant killed her last chance to escape from any criminal wrongdoing. She did? But how, Miss Edgeworth? The defendant may have been fighting back because she was being attacked. However, she then went on to deliver a fatal blow to a man who was already fully unconscious.
Nick, is he saying what I think he is?
I don't feel so well. And thus, Mr. Wright, has justified self-defense been removed from the table. The prosecution intends to prove that the defendant killed the victim with murderous intent. Allow me to blatantly submit the victim's autopsy report. Oh! So that's what he was doing. Oh, acting all smug. Well, more smug than usual.
It's fine, right? It's not like we're going to plead self-defense anyway, right?
Right, but not a judge has a negative impression of Ellen. He may not get to prosecute much anymore, but he definitely hasn't lost his touch. Well, he is the chief prosecutor for a reason.
Chief prosecutor.
Chief! Alright. Because I almost said something bad, so I was not gonna continue along with what I was gonna say. So let's take a look at the autopsy report.
Oh, you mean...
No, I was gonna say another whole word, and can we just drop this before some people figure out what I was gonna say?
Sure.
Gooseberry head shows signs of being hit twice. The timekeeper was using a murder weapon. 10-1 dance. A pretty open time of death. Cerebral hemorrhage from a strong blow to the head. One contusion was found at the back of the head, and one on the side. The blows were caused by the same weapon. Okay.
So... okay.
You good?
Yeah, sorry, I was thinking.
No, you're good. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay, well... what do we do?
I guess press. There's nothing we could really present at the moment, because we don't... I mean, we have evidence, but we don't know what to...
Yeah, I think you're right. We'll just keep pressing, then.
Okay, first statement?
Mm-hmm. Are you completely sure the murder weapon was a timekeeper?
Yes, completely. The shape of the injury on the victim's head matches up with that of the timekeeper. And it's definitely heavy enough to kill someone with.
But would a defendant have been able to pick up and swing something so heavy?
I tried it myself, and I was able to lift it up just fine.
Maybe you're just freakishly strong?
Excuse me, Mr. Wright? I'll have you know that people of the force know me as the dainty forensic investigator.
You have man hands, Lana! I mean, Emma! What does Lana do, like,
yeah! She's like, I swear to God.
I'm sorry.
Man hands broke Pharaoh.
Yeah, I guess. Sorry, but really, you're hardly a delicate flower. Mr. Wright, this is a court of law. Save your antics for after the trial if you know how. Yes, sir. It won't happen again, sir.
Moving on.
Press. The defendant was fighting back against the victim, right? If so, wouldn't she have hit him from the front and not from behind?
The victim must have tried to run once Miss Wyatt started fighting back. That's probably when he got hit from behind.
I see. Well, thus the blow to the back of the head.
The defendant must have looked awfully scary when she was brandishing that clock.
I don't know about that. Regardless of how scary Ellen looked, the victim was definitely hit from behind.
May I go on?
Yes, of course. Please do. Spotted standing in front of the body.
Hold it!
But that's only because she was so panicked when she found the body that she tried to use the timekeeper to go back in time.
Objection!
Mr. Wright, do you have any idea how absurd you sound? But Miss Wyatt really believes she would travel through time with that clock. You really should have come up with a more credible story, you know. Yes, I agree. Me three. But it's all I've got to go on.
Anyway, under the circumstances, the only conclusion we can draw is that the defendant killed the victim.
And, let's press on being struck twice.
Hold it!
Miss Wyatt must have had a chance to escape after she struck the victim the first time. So why would she stick around and hit him with such a heavy object again?
Well, about that.
Allow me to explain. Why did she strike him again, indeed? To finish off the victim, of course. This very act clearly shows that she had every intention of killing Mr. Bloomsbury.
But Mrs. White would never do a thing like that!
Then let's see some evidence that disproves my theory.
Are you going to just stand there and take that from him, Nick?
I can't refute his claim head-on, so I'll have to approach it from a different angle. Well, it looks like we won't be going anywhere until we can refute Edgeworth's claim.
This is so exciting! We haven't taken on Mr. Edgeworth in ages.
Yeah.
Okay, Nick, now go get him!
No need to rush me, Maya. Alright, I'll already start by comparing Emma's testimony to the evidence we have, and look for any glaring inconsistencies. What?
Nothing. Alright,
I think I know why you're laughing. Okay, well, so we do have to present something, but I'm assuming maybe it has to be at the last statement?
Oh, he was struck twice?
Maybe. Or tell it why she didn't have murderous intent, I guess.
Oh, crap.
Let's take a look at everything. Oh! Her statement!
Which one? Oh, she was attacked by the guy?
Well, yeah, like Alan's statement says that she was attacked by. Then she says she fainted immediately afterwards. She says somebody else hit him.
Well, then where would that go?
I kind of want to say the victim was struck twice. I'm gonna give it a shot.
Okay.
It's not it. Don't do it.
Okay.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Skinny and I were discussing what's the right statement. Like I was not right at all with my line of thinking, I guess. But right here, the second statement, Emma said that he was hit from behind. He fell right into the lantern. Well, if we look at the photo of the victim, there he is. It also says he was found inside, collapsed already. So if he was already in there, how the hell did he fall right into it?
Yup.
Objection!
Yeah. Detective Sky, I'm afraid I have to apologize in advance.
Oh, for what?
For embarrassing you in front of your idol.
Oh, what do you mean?
If you take a look at his photo of the crime scene, you'll see that the victim is lying on his back. But if the victim had been hit from behind, as you claim, then he should have fallen over into the lantern face down.
Ah!
It's not enough to simply take someone's side, Detective Sky, even if it is Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh.
There does appear to be a flaw in Detective Sky's testimony.
Mr. Wright, if you think I'm going to just sit right back down, right down, then you're sadly mistaken.
Emma's unusually fired up today.
Don't forget, she's in front of her hero, Nick. If the Steel Samurai came to watch this trial, I'd want to do my absolute best too.
Listen, Mr. Wright. It's entirely possible that the defendant moved the victim's body after he fell over. In that case, there wouldn't be any contradiction, right?
Indeed. That was an excellent counter-argument, Detective.
You can count on me, sir. So, what do you have to say to that, Mr. Wright?
Is it possible the victim's body was moved after he fell into the lantern? Is it possible the victim's body was moved after he fell into the lantern? I mean, I want to say yes, but I'm trying to think how I can prove it. Unless I'm thinking way too hard on this. Let me go back to what she said. No.
If that's the case.
No, we want to say it wasn't possible, right?
Yeah.
Because they're saying it was possible, and that'll just really much incriminate Ellen. So we gotta say.
So it's not possible.
Right, but why though?
We'll figure it out.
Oh, we're gonna, okay, let's do that.
Just go with it.
We'll go with it.
Just go with it.
Sorry, Detective, but there's no way the victim's body was moved after his death.
Oh, really? And what makes you so sure?
One look at this here, and it should become obvious.
Is it the petals? No.
Or is it his bloody handprint? What is in his hand?
I don't know. We never examined that. Or it's not the note.
No. Had not been moved. Dang it. Hold on. This is what happens when you don't play for a week and then you just kind of forget everything. The petals were from flowers not found inside the reception hall.
Wait, so would that mean that he was moved then? I'm so confused. It's probably really easy.
It is. I'm sure it is. And people are probably yelling at us, which is nothing new. But what could it be?
Is it the note?
Well, the note says, when convenient, grab Ellen when convenient, and then throw her off the Vista deck. And it's smudged by the right hand, because somebody right-handed. Should we meet these people back?
Maybe, or... Is it the Pegamu itself?
I really don't know. If you want to take a shot at it, and go right ahead, because I know I'm thinking too deeply into this.
Okay, I'm gonna try his hand. No, I'm gonna try the Pegamu. I'm gonna try the Pegamu. Why not?
Okay.
Nope, that wasn't it.
Ow. I'm unsure. Like, I mean, the petals, they said they come from outside the reception hall, so that means that he was moved in a sense. So now I'm thinking, like, we screwed ourselves over.
Yeah. But the things went away!
Yeah, but is that like a false sense of safety?
Security?
I'm gonna click his hand. It's not the hand. Now I'm down to 3.
I'm down to 2.
We're off our game today. Okay, so we have the right, like, it's not possible, but why is it not possible? Guys, we'll be right back.
Oh!
What, you got it?
I found it.
What was it?
It is the broken bits of the lantern. Hold on. Oh, crap.
Hmm.
Uh-oh!
What, did your DS die?
Yeah, hold on.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
What? Oh. So I had my charger in,
Okay.
but it wasn't plugged in.
So it wasn't in.
Oh my god, I feel like an idiot. I was like, oh, I gotta charge in, so it's fine. I was like, why did everything go black?
Now you know my pain.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. And we're back from technical difficulties. So, I guess like it's the broken pieces of the lantern, and I don't know. I never really looked into this. I don't know why I never really looked into this, but it's on his chest and on his side there. So we'll go ahead and look into that.
Woohoo! The broken bits of the lantern?
Well, yes. If the body had been moved after the fact, these fragments would have fallen off of it. But as you can clearly see, they're lying perfectly undisturbed on top of the body. This means the victim must have been lying face up from before the lantern even broke.
Oh, you're right!
But wait a minute, if that's true, then why was the victim killed? I mean, the lantern was still whole during the reception, right?
Right, which means we just overturned a major assumption about this case. If the victim was already dead before the lantern was even broken, then the body must have been inside the lantern before the reception started. In other words, defense asserts that the victim was killed before the wedding reception. What?
Holy crap!
What a fine-ass suit, Mr. Wright. Thank you. In short, when Miss White was seen standing in front of the body after a reception, it wasn't the moment just after a murder was committed. It was the moment she happened to discover the body, just as Miss White claims.
Ah!
Objection! Whether the act was committed before or after the reception is entirely inconsequential. After all, it was the defendant who prepared the reception hall for the event in question. Therefore, when the murder occurred, changes nothing. When the murder occurred, changes nothing. Therefore, when the murder occurred, changes nothing with regard to her guilt. She could have killed the victim before the reception, as you claim, and then try to hide his body in the lantern after the event ended. Objection! Sorry, but that doesn't make any sense. I mean, where would a body have been hidden during the reception in your scenario? That's... Even you have to admit, Mr. Edgeworth, this has opened up a new possibility. Do explain, Mr. Wright. Well, if Miss White didn't commit the crime in the reception hall, then that means someone, somewhere, put the victim's body into the lantern. I suppose that makes sense. The dead body couldn't have put itself in there. Exactly, Your Honor. In other words, if the murder actually occurred before the reception, it opens up the possibility that... And frankly, I'm just going to go ahead and call it answer in the next episode.
Oh, man.
I know I probably could keep going, but like I need to do something really quick. And there's been so many interruptions, I'm kind of like flabbergasted. So regardless, we'll answer this in the next episode and continue on the trial.
Yay!
So, as usual, thank you all so much for watching. And we'll see you all next time for Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice.
Woohoo!
Have a great day, everybody.
Bye.
Okay, I'm ending the recording.
Oh.